Let's take a journey through the stars. Feel the magic in the cars. It doesn't matter where you are. Let's take a journey through the stars. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on and enjoy the drive. Only take what applies. Tell your friends, share the vibe.
Hello Earthlings, and welcome to Royal Earth Tarot. Today we're going to do a collective reading. We're going to look into what's going on in love for the collective or a particular collective. This may or may not resonate with every single person, but this is definitely a message for a subset of the collective at least. Don't know what's going to come out, so this is a journey we'll be taking together. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Also, at this time, I do not offer personal readings, and my videos are only here on YouTube. When that changes, I will put that information down in the description section. Now, if you find yourself enjoying my content, that means you, don't forget to show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's get started with this love oracle. Give it a quick shuffle. Okay. Let's see what they have for the collective at this time. Now, something tells me to take that one and that one, so I'll just take it. Back of the deck, we have passion, chemistry, passionate feeling. Okay. We have wallflower, limited potential, shy, withholding. And we have dating, whining, dining, romance. I could be talking to a person who might have been, I just heard the word celibate. That wasn't where I was going with it, but might have been taking a seat, so to speak, in terms of dating. Maybe not really going out or socializing, or even not putting yourself out there in that way. Maybe the options, because I see these figures, in this room with her, but maybe the options that you've been presented have not been options that you've been interested in, but seeing passion on the bottom of the deck, that gives me something that hasn't happened yet, or something that's incoming, or maybe something that someone else is feeling. I don't know. Let's see where this takes us. I'm gonna do some cosmic insights. Let's see what that gets us here. And of course, I shuffle all of these decks prior to doing the reading, just to save on time. But I do end up shuffling them anyway. So they're well shuffled. Okay. 2 came out. I'll take both of them. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. So there's a message here that what you are looking for, and maybe this is something that you haven't felt in past connections, or maybe this is where it stopped in past connections, but something's telling me to look underneath that. Oh, friendship. So perhaps that is the energy you should go in moving forward, or that you want to go in moving forward, is starting out as friends and not just getting swept up into passion. Because one thing about passion, and this is the first thought that I had when I saw this card, but I was going to wait to see what else came out. First thing I think about when I see passion is not lasting. Passion is like a flame that eventually dims, if you know what I mean. So starting from a foundation of friendship could very well be the best thing for you moving forward. Because as you get to know someone, of course, over time, you see more things about them that you're kind of blind to when you're in like that passionate chemistry phase. You get to know who they really are, what their goals are, what their values are. Next card we have is pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So this could be a side message for someone who has a pet, or someone you meet may have a pet. That might be an indication. But if you do have a pet, give them a little treat. Okay. Oh boy. Some people are not gonna like this this reading. On the back of the deck, we have they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So someone from your past. So even if someone from your past comes, and I'm not saying this for anyone, let me preface this whole reading with this. If it is a person who you know has done you wrong, who you know has done you dirty, where there was no misunderstanding, use your discernment with that, obviously. I would never advise someone to be with anyone who is toxic. So I'm going to preface it there because I don't know what it's going to come out. I just know it's someone from the past. So this could be anybody from your past, even someone that you've met in passing. But let's see where the reading takes us. It's someone who's coming back. Also, with this reading, it's not set in stone that you have to be with a person. Please know that. This could just be a reading telling you how a person feels about you. Does not mean that you feel the same. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We'll see what happens. Let's get something from this. I just have a feeling. We'll see. I want to say that first and foremost. All right. Let's get something from this romance deck. Okay, well, that's 2 cards came out with quickness. Yep, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So we're getting that message again. Double down on that message. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Now, one thing I'll also say about soulmate. I am not a believer that we only have one soulmate. You can have many soulmates, and soulmates also don't have to be romantic. Even though in this particular reading with passion and dating, it certainly is a romantic tone here. But that's just another little side message. And then we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you guys could be spending time during some sort of holiday. Okay, let's get something from my little music deck here. Okay, and I've already oops, I'm bending stuff up. I've already shuffled this. This is the type of thing I have to take apart and shuffle each part. So we're gonna, because it's massive. But this is a love songs deck. Basically, there are different love songs in here across different genres of music. and having to do with pretty much any situation in love or relationships. So we'll see what comes out. Okay, well, that's two that came out. Something's telling me to keep going for one more or something. I'm only going to take what falls out. Well, there you go. Okay. So we have If You Ask Me To by Patti LaBelle on the back of the deck here, or front of the deck rather. If you ask me to. If you ask me to, I might just change my mind and let you in my life forever. And that takes me back to this Wallflower card. In that song, she says, I swear I'll never nobody in my heart again, darling. So yeah, this also gives me a little bit of How Did You Get Here? Nobody's Supposed to Be Here by Deborah Cox. But it's a vibe of like, maybe you've been hurt, maybe you've been through something in the past, and you're just, maybe there's a disinterest in dating or putting yourself out there in a romantic way. We have You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift. Just about everybody knows that song. So as I'm thinking about the song, I got a glimpse of the music video in my head. So this was a situation where it was a guy who was in a relationship with someone else. Whether you're male or female, it's irrelevant. Just follow me here. But it was a guy who was with someone else, and I guess the female, I don't know if she was his friend or whatever, but she had the hots for him, and she basically was saying, you belong with me. So either you could be with someone, I'm not giving that indication here with Wallflower and dating, but either you could be with someone in a relationship and there's someone on the outside that is like, that should be me type of energy, or it could be the other way around, or this could just point to someone else is in a relationship. There's Unusual You by Britney Spears. You're so unusual. Didn't anyone tell you you're supposed to break my heart? I expect you to. So why haven't you? So this is someone who's been through, boxer in the ring, trying to defend myself. So this is someone who's been in some bad relationships or has had negative experiences in relationships, so much to the point that they expect to be hurt. But someone comes along and they're not that, or they don't do that. That's what makes it unusual. So either someone sees you in that way, or you see someone in that way. We have Let It Go by Keisha Cole. Okay. If he ain't gonna treat you the way you should, then the way he should, then let it go. If he ain't gonna love you the way he should, then let it go. Ooh, I'm picking up a key part of this song. It was Little Kim's verse. This also kind of gives me He Wasn't Man Enough for Me vibes in a way, but it's like she was talking to another woman, basically saying that she was the rebound. Oh, things are getting things are getting a little spicy here now. She was talking to another woman who I guess is trying to check her about her man calling her or whatever, And I remember Lil Kim saying, little does she know she's just a rebound. So is this someone who you have been involved with in the past, or this was a will they, won't they type situation that never took off the ground or whatnot? But someone who had feelings for you, but for whatever reason, they went to someone else who they could be currently with. Oh. Yeah, that could be the give it time part. So if this is a person that is in a relationship, yeah, they'll be back. So I'm getting the vibe of there is someone who is, someone in the collective who there is someone who is not over you. They may look like they are on the surface, but they are not. They might be with someone else, but in whatever capacity. But that person is, oh, I'm hearing placeholder. I'm hearing rebound. That person is a rebound. Let's hear some things from this person. What this person in question, because I have a lot of questions. I'm gonna go into the Hidden Truth Oracle here. I almost cursed. I had to. Child. Let's get a little more information here, because okay. Okay. I am afraid to contact you. Maybe this person isn't clear or sure about how you feel about them, and that is the reason why they went somewhere else. But maybe they thought that those feelings were going to die, but they haven't. And I'm talking to someone, I don't care how long it's been, how long they've been with whoever this person is. It is clear that you are definitely still on their mind. Because this definitely could be the energy that they're in. I said someone is in a relationship. This could be what they think, that you belong with them. Okay. You speak to me through music, so you two could be connected by music, or they could be communicating with you telepathically through music, or vice versa, subconsciously. Yeah, I feel you even though we are apart. I said that you are very much, yeah. And so I feel that there's a soulmate connection. There's some sort of telepathic communication happening here. This kind of feels twin flamey. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have finding out the truth crushed me. So whatever that means, maybe you weren't interested in them at the time, or maybe you turned them down because you didn't like the way that they were showing up. Maybe you were involved with someone at that time and that's why they chose someone else, or maybe you were dating at the time, which I don't know. Or that could even be you. Maybe you finding out the truth about them crushed you. Take out how it resonates. Let's get a little bit more about their inner thoughts and feelings here. This is basically the same thing, but created by me. So I'm just gonna pick at random and we'll see what comes out. I am having issues with money. Let's see. I've been sabotaging this connection. So maybe that's why they went with someone else. Instead of working on something or coming to some sort of... this could be a person, again, this is giving twin flamey energy. This could be a person who was a runner. This could be a person who ran into someone else's arms because it was easier, instead of working on things with you, instead of being honest with you. Oh, now they want to know, are you dating someone? Ciao. And one more. I have a secret that I don't want you to know. Okay, so I will say this. If this, well, it's not a if. This is on the back of the deck, so hasn't exactly happened yet. But if this person does come back, I feel the advice here is not to give into passion. Is to take your time. Take your time. Give it time. Know all the details of the situation. How, if they were in a relationship, how did that end? How long ago was it? You know, because you don't want to be a rebound. You know, give them time to work through their stuff and their feelings. Sorry, I live with two very noisy teenagers, so I had to tell them to like chill a little bit. Happy Juneteenth as well. But yeah. Where was I? Yeah, take your time with this person when they come back. Take your time. That's all I have to say. We'll see what else is coming out with the tarot. So let's see. And another thing I'm getting to, because I'm looking back at this, I'm afraid to contact you. And I have a secret I don't want you to know. Perhaps the secret is that they have feelings for you, or that their feelings are deeper than you know. So, could be anything. I do want to pull on that, though. I'm going to be totally honest. Let's see what the tarot says. Okay, so we have 7 of Cups. Okay, I'm going to take what turned over and put the rest of this back. Okay. Okay. 4 of Swords. All right. 3 of Cups. And that turned over, so 4 of Cups. Back of the deck, the Fool. I'm getting this energy of this person might, because I'm feeling like a tea kettle, where like the pressure is building, and looking at that Fool card. And then I looked over at the Passion card, is giving me like this person has a lot of passion within them. They've been holding back for so long. I feel like they could literally explode at any moment. With the Fool, I'm kind of getting an energy of you might hear from them, but it's not going to be something that's planned. It's going to be a random or a F it moment or a drunk text or, you know, or just a random leap of faith type of communication, you know. That's the energy I'm getting. But I'm getting here too. This person maybe felt really disappointed after the situation. Maybe it changed your view on relationships, on love. Can I get a card for Seven of Cups? You have the Star. Can I get one for Three of Wands? There's one. I'm going to take the first one because there's too many coming out right there. That flipped over. Actually, I'll take all three that flipped over. Why not? We got Seven of Cups again. The Chariot, the Fool, and the Seven of Cups. So we got the Fool from another deck that actually came out this time. Four Swords. Hangman. Challenge position. Three of Cups. Okay. Both of those flipped over, so I'm going to take, we have Justice and Temperance. And for Four of Cups, we have the Sun. Okay, yeah. This is a side message. For some of you, this person could come back when they see you with someone else. I'm getting, what's that one song by Sierra? I bet you start loving me soon as you see me with someone else, somebody better than you. Yeah. And I know that it hurts. I know that it hurts your pride because you thought the grass was greener on the other side. So I'm getting the vibe that this person has found that out. This person might have went looking for you and other people, but all of us are individuals. Even if you find someone that has some characteristics like a person or that may look like a person, at the end of the day, we're all different. There's no I'm getting, yeah, I just saw the Empress card. That could be your energy. There's only one Empress in the deck. There are 4 queens. But there's only one Empress. You can't duplicate that. Hello? And maybe this person is finding that out. What leads me to that is this Four of Cups and the Sun. So it's something that's become clear to them, or that's going to become clear to them, because this is kind of in the future position. Depends on where you all are on your timeline, as we're all on different timelines, right? But it's going to become clear to this person. There's like a dissatisfaction here. It's not the same, or it's not what they thought it was going to be wherever they're at. This person, yeah, I'm kind of getting, it's not what I typically get with this Three of Cups, but this does give me third party situation. This gives me someone, again, who is in a relationship. And they're going to have to make a choice. They're going to have to make a choice. This person could have also had player ways in their past that they're going to have to change here, because we also have Justice here. In order for this person to come towards you, there's a lot that they would have to change in their world. Current energy, we have Four of Swords. So this is like, they're not going through a good time right now. They're resting. This is a card of resting and recovery after one has been through something. And we have the Hangman in the challenge position. So this is someone who could be, because this is in the challenge position, They could be currently going through some sort of awakening. They ain't there yet. They're not. That's why I say give it time. If they come back around, they're not they're not there yet. But that very much is the challenge position. Another challenge position, the Three of Wands. I don't know why I'm getting a vibe of they thought that you were going to come running to them, or that you were going to come to them or come back. They see that that's not happening. This is what maybe some time has passed. So we have Seven of Cups here for the second time. Again, that's that vibe I was getting of someone that just is going to just get on their horse and just be like, F it. The Fool here is naive in a way to think that that's something that's going to work. But yeah, this being confused, this not making a choice, not choosing you or whatnot. Yeah, and we have Seven of Cups with the Star here. I get a big vibe of confusion, healing that confusion. I feel like they're not confused anymore. I feel like either they currently are aware of how they feel about you, or they're figuring that out with this Hangman, the challenge position. Give them the space to figure that out. Whoever I'm talking to, you want to be with someone who is sure about you, who is sure that they want to be with you, who has tied up all the loose ends, who has healed from whatever they were in previously, and that is something that takes time. If this person comes forward, be friends, give it time, move slow. Don't get sucked into the whole passion thing. Yeah, this King of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Them having this realization is stressing them the hell out, because it means a complete upheaval of their life. This gives me someone, because this isn't giving me just, oh, someone that has a girlfriend. This gives me someone who might be married, who might even have a family. Once you have the realization that you're in love with someone who's not that person, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's heavy and burdensome. What's beneath heavy and burdensome? 10 of Wands. Maybe this is a burden they've been carrying for a while. This is how they see you. Someone of value. Someone they want to build with. Someone to invest in. There's a lot of passion towards you. A lot of passion here with this King of Wands. And they're just alone thinking this. This could be something that they haven't shared with anybody else, that they can't share with anybody else. Hence the burden. So they're alone, they're by themselves in their thoughts. Yeah, that's all I really have here. Oh, there is one more thing here, because I did want to clarify the secret card. What is the secret that they don't want the collective to know? Oh, damn. Okay, that turned over real fast. 10 of Swords. Take another card for that. Oh my gosh. Well, the Hangman fell on the floor. In the upright. I'm hearing that song by Sugar Ray. When it's over, that's the time I fall in love again. Yeah. I feel like this person didn't come to these realizations until you were finally gone. If this was a cyclical situation, maybe, you know, they thought that you were going to be around or play games with them or whatever, whoop-de-woo. But once they found out that, oh, they're really moving on, or they really moved on, or they really don't need me, you have death on the back of the deck here. Yeah. I feel like someone is in the midst of figuring out what you mean to them. Whether that's too late or not is a question that you have to ask yourself. Some of you have already moved on. Some of you have someone else. Some of you might not have anyone else, but you found peace and you value that. So I don't know, but this person that I'm talking about, they want to reconcile with you. That's clear. Now, whether or not you want to reconcile with them, hey, you know that truth. King of Swords, yeah. This is a person that was not connected to their emotions. This person could also be an air sign. That's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be, or they could have those placements. But in either case, this is a person who may come off stoic, don't really show emotions, especially when they're around others. Maybe they never lit up as to how they felt about you, or maybe they shrugged it off. Maybe it was too deep for them at the time, but now they're realizing that that was a mistake. That letting you go was a mistake. That not communicating with you was a mistake. Yeah, and now they're trapped, silent, and with all this passion. But you're gone. I'm hearing Gone by NSYNC. Gone. I haven't heard that in a long time. I don't mean to laugh, but that was a random song for me. Yeah. Although, if you are the person who feels this way, because you could be a crossword watcher, if you are the person who feels this way about the collective, if you are in something else, look, realizing that you have feelings for someone else doesn't make you a villain per se, but how you handle things. Let's just be sure that we are communicative to all parties involved. Let's be sure that we do things the right way. That would be my advice. If you're in a relationship with someone else currently, or living with someone else, or you have someone else in the periphery, that is not the time to come towards the collective. That would be the worst thing that you could do. If this is what you really want, you're gonna have to come correct, because the energy that I got from the collective is that they are an Empress energy. One thing about Empress energy, the Empress does not settle. Have yourself together before you come towards the collective is all I would say. If you had any type of player ways in the past or whatever, you heal that. You heal all that before you come to the collective, because your next time around the collective, you got to make that count. That's my advice for the cross watcher. Don't come to them if you're not in healed energy. For the collective, I've already given you the advice. Start out as friends, take your time, keep your ears open. Don't just take someone back because they want you. If you're a person who you know you've moved on and you have no interest in this person, if this message is for you, you know who this person is that I'm talking about. If you've already moved on and you're not interested in being with this person, then, you know, I guess none of this really matters. At least you know where they are and what they're thinking and feeling. At least you have a heads up that this is something that they're thinking about. Now, as far as actions, you know, that we can't really predict because people have free will. But this is the energy, and I hope that whoever's watching this does what they will with that information. All right, that's all that I have for you today. Don't forget to tune in every Monday and Friday for more videos from me. Take care.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.